Welcome back, language learners. Today we're exploring 10 powerful idioms that will take your English skills to the next level. These idioms are not only commonly used by native speakers, but they also add depth and color to your conversations. By mastering these phrases, you'll be able to express yourself more naturally and confidently in English. Let's dive in. Don't forget to read along out loud. Number 1, back to square one. It means to start over from the beginning after a failed attempt. This phrase is used when a plan or project fails and you need to start again. For example, the software update didn't work, so it's back to square one. Or, our proposal was rejected, so now we're back to square one.
An interesting bit of info. The origin of this phrase is believed to be related to board games like Snakes and Ladders, where players might find themselves back at the start after a setback.
Number 2, ball is in your court. It means it's your decision or responsibility to take the next step. This idiom is used when someone is expected to make the next move or decision. For instance, I've done all I can. The ball is in your court now. Or, she apologized. So the ball is in his court to forgive her.
An interesting fact, this idiom comes from sports like tennis or basketball, where the ball literally passes into the opponent's court, making it their turn to play.
Number 3, be glad to see the back of. This means to be happy when someone leaves or when something ends. It's used when someone is relieved to be rid of a person or situation. For example, I'll be glad to see the back of these long meetings. Or, they were glad to see the back of their rude neighbor.
This idiom likely comes from the idea of seeing someone's back as they walk away, indicating their departure.
4, best of both worlds. This idiom means a situation where you can enjoy the advantages of two different things. It's used when a situation combines two desirable outcomes. For example, working from home gives me the best of both worlds, more time with family and fewer commute hassles. Another example is, she lives in the city but has a house in the countryside, enjoying the best of both worlds.
Interesting info. This idiom highlights the rare but ideal situation where you don't have to choose between two good things. You get to enjoy both.
5, burn the candle at both ends. This phrase means to overwork yourself by doing too much, often staying up late and getting up early. It's used to describe someone who is pushing themselves too hard, often at the expense of their health. For instance, he's been burning the candle at both ends to finish the project. Another example is, if you keep burning the candle at both ends, you'll burn out.
Burning the candle at both ends can be exhausting. It's important to find balance in life. Remember to take care of yourself.
6, calm before the storm. This idiom means a period of calm that comes before a time of chaos or trouble. It's used to describe a quiet period that is followed by a busy or difficult time. For example, the team is relaxed now, but it's just the calm before the storm. Deadlines are coming up. Another example is, enjoy the quiet morning. It's the calm before the storm with the kids.
The calm before the storm is often deceptive. Stay prepared for any challenges that may come your way. Anticipation can be key to success.
7, cross that bridge when you come to it. This idiom means to deal with a problem when it actually happens rather than worrying about it beforehand. There's no need to worry about future problems now. Focus on the present and handle issues as they arise. For example, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's focus on what we can do now.
This phrase emphasizes a practical, step-by-step approach to problem solving, focusing on the present rather than future uncertainties.
8, devil's advocate. To argue the opposing side for the sake of debate, or to explore the issue further. This idiom is used when someone deliberately takes a contrary position to spark discussion. For example, I'm just playing devil's advocate, but what if this plan doesn't work? Or, she took the devil's advocate position to make sure we considered all the risks.
Interestingly, the term originally referred to a position within the Catholic Church where someone argued against the canonization of a saint to ensure the process was thorough.
9, don't cry over spilled milk. This means don't waste time worrying about things that have already happened and can't be changed. It's often used to encourage someone to move on from past mistakes or losses. For instance, the deal fell through, but there's no use crying over spilled milk. Or, you missed the bus. Don't cry over spilled milk. Just catch the next one.
This idiom dates back to at least the 1600s and reminds us that it's pointless to be upset over something that's already done.
10. Don't give up your day job. This is a humorous way of telling someone that they are not very good at something and shouldn't pursue it as a career. It's often used jokingly when someone tries something they aren't skilled at. For example, nice try at singing, but don't give up your day job. Or, he tried to be a comedian, but I told him not to give up his day job.
This idiom is often used in a light-hearted manner to suggest that someone sticks to what they're good at, rather than attempting something they are not skilled at.
And that's it for today's lesson on 10 powerful idioms you need to know for fluent English. These idioms are more than just phrases. They're a way to enrich your communication and connect more deeply with native speakers. Practice using them in your daily conversations, and you'll notice how much more natural your English sounds. If you found this lesson helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights and tips on mastering English. Until next time, keep learning, and remember, the ball is in your court.